All right, is it rolling?
It is rolling. We're rolling. Thank you, Bill.
God is playing marbles with his planets and his stars, creating havoc through my life with his influence on Mars. That's why I'm stumbling down the highway on my boots of steel. I should be rolling down the skyway on my cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. In the present position of the planet, it's impossible for me to say. Just when I find my course again with these boulders in my way, I should be rolling down the skyway on my cosmic wheels, instead of stumbling down this highway on my boots of steel. Cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. That's why I'm stumbling down the highway on my boots of steel. I should be rolling down the skyway on my cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. God is playing marbles with his planets and his stars, creating havoc through my life, through his influence on Mars. That's why I'm stumbling down the highway on my boots of steel. I should be rolling down the skyway on my cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. Cosmic wheels. Celestial 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 wheels. Cosmic wheels. Celestial
Interesting. I can really feel the bass. Every note of the
Bill's in there
bass.
playing hippie music. So like I told you, I always like to challenge our turntables. You know, I could have left Bob's Dire Straits MoFi on there, but you know, it's so pristine. But so there were some clicks and pops. If you like, I have another record that won't do that. If you're sensitive to that, I can put that on and we can do another. But I just like to hear, this is an old epic record, like an original pressing. I don't even, you know, I've streamed this many times and I can't get it to sound like this record, you know, so I just love the sound that I get, and it sounded superb on this with the nice low end of these speakers. So.
Yes. Yeah, it does. Dynamics are excellent.
Mm-hmm.
you know, considering back, you know, back that from the day, it's like
It's all in there.
real
Still.
psychedelic kind of era with this cover too, if you ever. So I can put on a quieter track and give you a different perspective, and I can tell you about the equipment if you want, and have that, you'll have it on recording if you want.
That would be fantastic, please.
So the turntable now, you saw the SL-1200G R2 at our press event about a month in September, and this is the big daddy. This is the flagship in the 1200 in the grand class. So it's a SL-1200G. We make it in silver or black. It's known as the 1210G in black, and it's either all silver or all black. And this is the full banquet of a 1200. You know, it's a 3-layer platter. It's a 4-layer plinth. It has zinc footers. You can feel the difference with a zinc footer. We didn't show you the GR2s, but they're metal footers. These are zinc, so it's real high quality, heavyweight, and it's got a copper layer on the platter, it's a brass layer, excuse me, on the platter, and it also has a heavier weight dust cover, and it has a magnesium tonearm. So all that adds up to, like, you know, 40 pounds or so. And so it's like twice of that GR2 essentially. And so had we considered putting in that Delta Sigma drive that you heard about with the GR2 and that power supply in a turntable like this, it wouldn't necessarily be as audible or appreciable, and people wouldn't necessarily understand, you know, appreciate the improvements. Where a GR2, because it's half the materials, right? We have that. You can hear those differences more easily, and that's why it was introduced at that level. Whether they'll be able to apply that to this and actually appreciate it, I don't know. It's just, this is such a great sounding table as it is, and with all those fortifications that it has material-wise, you know, this is a solid sheet of aluminum and it's engraved, and you know, it's just an amazing turntable. So that's $4,300. That's the SL-1200G. The amplifier I've been listening to is the SUR-1000. We demonstrated it at that event on the SU-G700 Mark II. This is the SUR-1000. This is the reference class amplifier. This is 150 a channel into 8 ohms, 300 into 4 ohms. And it's an award-winning amplifier, Class A recommendations, Product of the Year, Editor's Choice. It's a full digital amplifier, so it has some Technics capabilities that other amplifiers can't do because they're not digital amplifiers. It has load adaptive phase calibration. It has to give you a better, you don't really need all this detail, I guess. So it has load adaptive phase calibration, which is in all our Technics digital amplifiers, that lets you have a better understanding of how to drive the loudspeaker. It has phono calibration built in. So if you notice while I was demonstrating that, if you see the info button, these are all the different things you can do. With the response optimizer, it's set up for, you can load 3 different cartridges into memory. Right now I have it set up for the Hana Umami, and it'll show you that, and then I'll be able to appreciate all the benefits of that optimization, which takes about 15 minutes to do. And when you do it, you have a complete understanding of how the cartridge should sound through to the phono preamp. You removed crosstalk. It has a crosstalk canceller, and it has an optimization. Plus, it has 7 different EQ curves. And we're going to be playing at some point during the day. We were discovering that some of the Columbia recordings, even all the way up to like Billy Joel, 52nd Street, or Loggins and Messina, Columbia may still have been using the Columbia curves. And we're going to compare that to RIAA and see if we notice any difference. So it's kind of a fun thing to do, and it's all at a push of a button, not pushing a bunch of dip switches and things like that.
Right.
And being a digital amplifier, there's no need for a DAC. You know, it does all the digital processing. Just like that 700, you connect a digital source to it, it processes it. There's no convergences. If you connect an analog, what you just heard, that pristine sound you just heard, is from it's being converted immediately to digital, so the amplifier can actually understand and play it. So as much of an analog device, Technics is applying the digital functionality to get all the benefits from that. And it's $10,000 retail price. Comes in silver or black, just like all our gear.